Okay, there's moments where I feel like I'm the hottest. My baby not religious, but she look just like a goddess. They want me to flex, they don't want me to be modest. In 2027, I'll be purchasing a cottage. I'll be purchasing a cottage. Pokemon Kush, yeah, this shit look like a oddish. I was in the pussy and that shit had me astonished.
So here you can see the performance over the past like 7 days. Start over here. This is where I put in the money, somewhere around here. We had a rough start, we dropped down, but you know, you can see that slowly but surely we made our way back up, and we're currently sitting at plus 65% for the week. And how did I do this? Well, literally it was just one short position on BTC which I held. I was in major drawdown, but I had full conviction, and I'm pretty sure I did talk about this. Let's see if I can find it here. So this, okay, well this is how much money I put in initially. So I already had the one like close to 100, which I lost quite a lot of 5 months ago, just being a degenerate. But we put in an extra 500 to take it serious, and look, it's doing pretty well. I think I'm the only investor at the moment, so yeah, this is my other account that I use to open this. So yeah, one investor, it's just me. I've got my little blog here. You can see that 8 days ago, this is when I deposited the 500 bucks, this and that. And today, yeah, we're the top featured fund on the list. So look, can't be mad about that. But let's talk about that trade. So pretty much I caught a really nice short from the top here. Rode that down. This is on BTC, by the way. And I entered another short position here with leverage on Solrise Finance. Went into major drawdown, but as you can see, we still made a lower high from the last high. So, you know, my conviction was still high because market structure had not broken. If we did close above this level, I mean, look, we did have quite a bit of resistance around this area too. Then it would have changed things, but it didn't. So I held diamond hands, baby. And we rode it all the way back down. We broke through these levels. This is the trade that I missed. This would have been probably like 1 to 40 risk to reward ratio. Didn't manage to get that, but if I did, geez, that would have been nuts. We're currently riding our way down. Now, my target for BTC, well, my next target is 24K. And if we do break that, then the next is roughly 20K. So this current trade which I'm in, I'm not going to cancel it. I'm literally holding it all the way down because we have seen no sign of reversal, even on the smaller time frames. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the volume is still pretty high, and we do have lots of bearish volume. So that's the plan. I'm just going to keep holding this. So yeah, my investment to start with for this challenge was $500, but now that I'm seeing my performance being pretty good, which not gonna lie, it was expected. I know that I trade well and that I perform pretty good. I'm gonna start putting in money every week, and we're just gonna keep compounding that over and over and over again. The goal for the end of this year is for the Shine Capital based on Solrise Finance to be a 6-figure fund, at least. So this isn't just me, because it is like a hedge fund, it's an asset management protocol. People can make their own investments in the fund also. So I don't know if there's going to be like a big whale who's just going to come in and dump like 200K. It's completely possible. I mean, if they like my results and they like the way I trade, then yeah, go for it. And I want this YouTube channel to be like the sort of diary of Shine, because it's not just going to be some random asset manager. It's not going to be some random fund which people will find on Solrise Finance and know nothing about. Solrise Finance is linked to my YouTube. I update the blogs. I keep investors up to date with what's actually happening, all of that. So I'm trying to keep it as legit as possible. I'm going to start marketing this across the crypto community. I want to start bringing on investors. I want to start pumping this. Look, 67% is awesome, but consider the market conditions. Market conditions are trash, and I'm performing this well. So I hope this is a sign, or this is something for people to see that, hey, I'm not just a good trader. I'm pretty decent, and I'm only getting better by the day. So I'm going to continue to fund this fund with my own capital, and let's try and bring on some investors and see what happens. We're out here in these streets. You already know. Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin time. Fresh air, bro. They said to spend more time outside. Here I am. Alright guys, quick update. So Bitcoin actually had surpassed 24k, so I took 90% profits and left the rest of the 10% of the position running. But not just that, I actually picked up an investor on the way, like, you know, look, 2 investors. Before it was just 1. So if you go over into investors, you can see this is the account I used to like open this Solrise account. This is like me. And there's another guy here who actually invested $20 into my fund. He's in $7 profit. 7 cents profit. Absolutely balling. Thank you, whoever this is, whatever this. If you're watching this, you know, you're my first investor. This means a lot. This is really awesome. You know, milestone, first investor. So currently, let's have a look at what's happening with my fund. So looking on the past 7 days, now we are up 80.1%. That's crazy. I started off with $500 and we're close to $800 assets under management. So that's a quick wrap of what's been happening today. All right, so now that I've discussed all the trading, how my fund is going, let's talk about how the week went, because I did say I wanted to keep myself accountable and not just do the trading, but also, you know, stay healthy, go to the gym, practice meditation, reading, all this and that. So let's be completely honest. I've done no reading this week. I've hit the gym most days and I've taken rest days where appropriate. I've only taken maybe one or 2 rest days in the past week. Honestly, been eating pretty well. Everything's been, look, I'd say overall, all my habits, this and that, have been, if 100% was like, you know, performing my absolute best, I would say I've been performing at a solid maybe 87.5%. So there is room for improvement. And I feel like the reason why I haven't been able to be performing at my absolute like max, I mean, look, there's no excuse. I guess whatever excuse I can give you, it all trickles down to either lack of organization, time management, and laziness. So this week, moving forward, what I'm going to try and do is film everything that I'm doing that has to do with Shine Capital. So yes, the trading, yes, the planning, yes, the performance, but also all the behind the scenes stuff. So what I do before I take my trades, how I journal my trades, my training, my health, my diet, everything, because that all is it's a big thing, you know. It all makes a big difference. It's the little things and they all make a big difference when you combine them together. So look, I'm extremely happy with my performance. I have never performed 80+% in a week. This is the first for me. I got an investor, like my first ever investor. So I'm going to figure out where to allocate his money or their money. I don't know if it's a chick or a dude. And we'll see what happens, but I'm very excited for the next week. I want to try and keep my spot as the top performing featured fund. I'm way above the other guys, as you saw. Like, I'm up like 80%, and these guys are not even up 10%. So I am the top performing fund on Solrise Finance over the past week, and I want to keep it there. And I don't just want to be the top performing fund of the week. I want to be the top performing fund, full stop. And I want the highest assets under management. And yeah, like, I want to be the best, and I'm going to do everything I can to get there. And I know I will get there, and you guys are going to come with me on the journey. So look, that's a short wrap up. That's it for episode 2 of FTMO Let's Go. I'm extremely happy about this, and I don't know what else to say, but I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Okay, there's moments where I feel like I'm the hottest. My baby not religious, but she look just like a goddess. They want me to flex, they don't want me to be modest. In 2027, I'll be purchasing a cottage. I'll be purchasing a cottage. Pokemon Kush, yeah, this shit look like a oddish. I was in the pussy and that shit had me astonished.